Homicides are down 32% in Chicago. Shooting incidents have decreased by 37% in Chicago. Robberies are down 31% in Chicago. Carjackings are down by 26%. Some studies argue that it's actually 49%, so I'm giving you both. Overall violent crime in Chicago has decreased by 21%, and total crime complaints are down 13%, which is 13% less than it was in 2024. I want y'all to be aware of the stats, because the same way that there are people who genuinely think that, oh, crime isn't bad in Washington now because since the FBI came, since the National Guard done got there, they done got crime under control, when we already know. What we know is that Washington, D.C. was under a 30-year crime low. But the way that the media is portraying it, they have people genuinely believing that because of the National Guard and because of all these government officials in this city, that is what is quelching crime. And that's the same tactic that they're going to use if Trump brings the National Guard to Chicago. So I want y'all to be aware of the stats before the National Guard and their narrow tail asses get up here. Now I'm talking to people who stay in Chicago, and I'm talking to people who stay in Chicago, man, because I had this conversation with a few people, and like y'all, I'm shocked. There are people who are like, oh yeah, the National Guard do need to come up here. Trump kind of on to something, because like we need to get this crime under control. Mind you, they're spouting misinformation from Fox News, and I'm like, y'all be the same people who be like, the police don't like black people. The police killing black folks, unarmed black people. And you're right. And when you're right, you're right. But then you think that the National Guard, you think that the FBI, you think all these people that they coming down here actually also like black people too? You like, y'all, I get it. You want something done about crime. But as I've said, there's being something done about crime. You can't erase all crime. I don't think that you can, because you always going to have some dummies in the bunch. You can lower it, but you can't erase it. And what I'm saying is that them people are not coming here to like actually help. They're coming here to start chaos, to stir chaos. They're coming here to harm. They're coming here to manufacture a problem, so then the rest of the world is like, yeah, and becomes comfortable with the idea of a literal police state. And personally, my real reason I think that Trump would come up here, one, because it's a Democratic city, a Democratic stronghold, and he got to quelch that for his impending dictatorship. Argue with you, maybe. We're not gonna do this. But like, also because out of all the states, which states which states would you bet would be the first states to pop off as far as writing and stuff like that when Trump decides, I'm not giving up my seat in 2028? Exactly. Chicago was one of the names you mentioned off the list. You might have had some other ones up there, and you might have said Chicago first, but definitely Chicago was on that list. And the same thing about the other states that he want to go to. Those are all states that are also being run by black political leadership, but also are states, them people hot button ready. Say the word and we in the streets. Say the word, we ready. Say the word and we ready.